What year is it? Is The Rock president?
Whoa, buddy, you're okay. Calm down.
Sonic! Spiky blue-haired edgy hedgehog gets his own feature film in 2020. Quickie recap, the Sega mascot was built to rival Nintendo's mascot, Mario, in the 90s. Dude hit the Genesis/Mega Drive in 1991. The video game world didn't know what hit it. Bright, colourful graphics, a blue blur moving at a blistering speed that we can barely keep up with a fresh, sassy protagonist and killer soundtrack. Sonic was an instant hit, spawning a menagerie of anthropomorphic mascots with 90s to it, brah. No, seriously. Alright, let's go through them. Awesome Possum. Tried to get in with the parents by being educational and cleaning up garbage. Bubsy the Bobcat. Doesn't collect rings, he collects balls of yarn. Cool Spot. Hey, buy my giant 7-Up advertisement. I did. Zool. Hey, buy my giant Chupa Chups advertisement. I did. Gex, a gecko that spouted pop culture references at you, voiced by the cat from Red Dwarf. Ow! This is mine, and all this is mine.
Hey, speaking of secrets, you want to see my... If you're calling from a touch-tone phone, please press 1 now. You and every other beautiful government agent trapped in a TV set. I'm on my way.
Socket. Time Dominator in Japan, we never got it, about a robot duck. I wonder if it has a robot duck arse. Super shameless. Imagine Sonic without level design. But he does stick his arse in wall sockets to power up. How would a robot go? I know. Earthworm Jim, the soil he did crawl. Even if it's done in parody, yeah, he's definitely spawned from Sonic. Love Earthworm Jim. And Peter Puppy. Sparkster. Who? That opossum from Rocket Knight Adventures. Any of you going to bat for him? He was revived in 2010 and no one did. Getting into 3D territory, Banjo and Kazooie, the bear and his bird. Literally bird, not his girlfriend, I think. Which was actually good. Conker, who'd have a bad fur day. Animal mascot that said shit and hookers. Rayman, who's not an animal but some kind of magical being, still going strong. Hey Jay, what about Rocky Rodent, or Aero the Acrobat, or Rystar, or Klonoa? Even Boogerman. Okay, not an animal, but 90s booger and farts jokes, absolutely in. And it goes on like this. Who have I missed? Tell me in the comment section below. So yeah, that's how important Sonic was, how heavily he changed the landscape in the 90s. You know how after Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins, superhero films were all dark and gritty? Sonic was to 90s platformers what Batman Begins is to gritty reboots. Just personally, I was never any good at Sonic. Too much blast processing for me. Since he moves so quickly, the game's built for speedrunning and memorising course layouts. I don't want to do that. It's kind of at odds with like precision platforming, so I preferred Mario. Not enough to not hand carry a giant Sonic plushie back from America. Seriously, it's the size of a small child. Maybe I could have smuggled one back. Cut that. And it's in. The original huge run of awesome games ended with Sonic and Knuckles in '94. Fight me, Steve Yurko. After that, it was a bunch of re-releases of older, better games and horrendous teething problems making the jump to 3D and HD, bottoming out with Sonic 06. No, is it another game? Plenty of room for argument with that last statement. Maybe we use Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric in 2014? Anywho, so it meant for literally decades Sonic was trying to recapture his former glory. It wasn't until 2017 with Sonic Mania, where Sonic homebrewer turned official programmer Christian Whitehead showed Sega how to properly bring back the blue hedgehog. Sonic's always tried to break out beyond gaming with varying degrees of success. He's had an OVA, a TV special, several web series, and 5 different TV series. The most successful was Cartoon Network and Boomerang's Sonic Boom in 2014. Had over 100 episodes. But never a feature film. Probably because Super Mario Bros. Was panned real hard, deservedly, and Double Dragon and Street Fighter didn't help. The wheels only actually started turning when Sony acquired the film rights in 2014. Paramount took it over in 2017, got the cast together in 2018, and here we go! Wait, that's a different mascot, mate. Or are we? First trailer dropped in early 2019, showing Sonic as this weird semi-human abomination. It got an incredible negative reaction, a rightful derision, and so the film was put on hold for 3 months to redesign Sonic. I'm ambivalent about this. I hate the idea of fans influencing major creative decisions. Like, after all, this is Sega Sammy and Marza Animation Planet's project. They spent ages on this. This is their baby. It's not this is their project, their money, not ours. But also, we're the target audience who gets to decide if this is a success or not. And this is a business. But also, we're right about this. It looks horrific. A couple of changes here and there makes it so much better. And they did. Sonic now looking very similar to his video game look, and everyone's happy. This is one of the cases where public meddling actually improves a product. But that's a bit of a red flag, so if you made that bad decision, what else? What else going on? So, with an audience Rotten Tomatoes of 93% fresh, but an IMDb of 6.6, how did Sonic's first film get on? Let's find out.
I'm Sonic, a little ball of super energy in an extremely handsome package.
Curtain up! Right off the bat, we get a checklist of things people know about Sonic. He's super fast. He's got gold rings. These make magic portals. The film is set in Green Hills, stage 1 of Sonic. Evil, crazy scientist Robotnik is after him. Only thing they never explained is why this child-sized alien speaks fluent Americanized modern English, and how he has his sneakers and trademark gloves. Like, I assume he stole them, I guess, but why is a hedgehog wearing gloves? But I did love that the daughter gives him his trademark red shoes for the final act. Boss.
No one's ever given me a gift before. I gotta check that off my bucket list.
Sonic's voiced by Ben Schwartz, aka John Ralphio from Parks and Rec. Tommy T, you just missed the craziest of crazies. Clubs, girls, dancing, naked, mom, argument, fleeing the scene, hiding in a dumpster, coming here, crashing on your couch for a week cause technically I'm homeless. Oh yeah, get in, mate. Also, James Marsden, Cyclops, he's Sheriff Tom Wachowski. James Marsden, is this who you cast when Ryan Reynolds turns you down? Immediately internet references to show they're down with the kids, calling raccoons trash pandas, it's a thing, and Sonic showing his undying love for Keanu.
Yes, Keanu! You are a national treasure.
Or slash Keanu is awesome. But they did successfully pop me with the Naked Gun Enrico Palazzo clip on TV. Enrico Palazzo, Rico Palazzo.
Hey, it's Enrico Palazzo!
So the movie has this snarky, cynical, but upbeat tone. It's a light-hearted adventure film for kids. Hopefully adults will laugh at a few jokes. Like, it's a payphone. It's mostly for drug dealers and fugitives from the law.
It's a payphone. It's mostly for drug dealers and fugitives from the law, which is us.
How does Marston get jumbled up in all this? Sonic's hiding out in Green Hills, this small town in Montana, and Marsden's the local sheriff. He's Sonic's favourite and nicknames him Donut Lord because he spends a lot of time by himself talking to donuts and eats them when they get out of line. It's quite funny. He finds Sonic in his shed and accidentally tranks him.
Meow? Ow!
So it's a buddy road trip movie where Sonic and James Marsden travel to San Francisco, where Marsden has a new job and Sonic needs to retrieve his magic rings so he can escape. Escape from whom? The army's onto him after he caused a huge EMP burst whilst cry running super fast. They're being pursued by Dr. Robotnik, crazy American scientist, played by Jim Carrey. Wow, remember him? But here he is! It's Jim Carrey and Jim Carrey's signature delivery and physical comedy.
Oh, you must know my buddy Spencer. We play softball together.
Spence. He's a good man.
He was so huge in 1994, and then kinda everyone got their fill, and that was it. 94 had Ace Ventura, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber. Holy shit, 3 belters. And then Ace Ventura 2, which is a bit of a downgrade. Batman Forever, bit of a downgrade. And then Cable Guy. Shit the bed.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have come at all. Jerk off! I'm just joking with you.
And there's that awful script from the Cable Guy.
Let me see. Stupid script! Nearly wrecked Jim Carrey's career! You...
Jeez, it's surreal seeing Carrey do his thing again. This is 1994 Jim Carrey doing his thing. It's awesome. A really great choice for Robotnik. I wish this came out in 1995. It would have gone down gangbusters.
What do I look like, an imbecile? Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them!
The film continuously pushes Sonic's character and attributes thumbs up. It makes sense that Sonic talks fast, no attention span, a smart aleck, and they show off his Sonic speed, 296, 300 miles an hour. He has multiple Quicksilver X-Men scenes showing how fast he is by moving everything around him in super slow motion in a bar fight. That has to be way faster than 300 miles per hour. And it is! Okay, just a quick bit of kayfabe here. How fast does Sonic run? You can measure it as he runs along the highway. The yellow lines are 10 foot long and the gaps are 30 foot. Sorry, I'm using freedom units here, but there we go. He travels about 70 feet per frame in a 24 frames per second movie. So he's traveling 1,680 feet or 1,145 miles per hour. That's more like it. Just for comparison, the speed of sound is 767 miles per hour, and in the original games, it's around 80 foot per second. So he's slightly faster in the games, and he's supersonic speed. Haha!
Oh no.
Although it's a kid's film, there is a lot of heart to it. What's the emotional drive? Sonic's thing is that he's desperately lonely and isolated. He's the only one like him on this planet and wants to make a real friend. Marsden is a small town cop who wants to move out of his podunk small town to San Francisco to be a beat cop and prove himself, save a life. There's a big push of finding your true home, and it's right where you are all along is the message there. So hope I didn't ruin the film. Huge question. What about the music? I'm wildly sad that there's almost no video game music in this film. It's the modern movie gimmick of licensed contemporary songs and boring action movie orchestra. This pisses me off, as the Sonic franchise, even at its low points, has some of the greatest original music of any franchise. You're telling me you couldn't do an orchestration of Green Hill Zone, Marble Zone, Spring Yard Zone, Labyrinth Zone, Starlight Zone, Scrap Brain Zone, Boss Theme, Special Stage, Final Zone, Emerald Hill Zone, Chemical Plant Zone, Aqua Ruin Zone, Casino Night Zone, Carnival Night Zone, did I say? There's so much amazing music in Sonic. Or you could just whack in original songs like His World, or Sonic Boom, or Sonic Heroes, We Can, Escape from the City. We just get some lip service at the start of the film, which is quite nice. The sound of the ring. And a piano version during the epilogue. It's like 10 seconds or something. Boo! Boo, I say. And Sonic music, so good. You should check it out. You can get it on Spotify. Kaboom! One thing you'll have seen by now, the film has an uninteresting art style. It's just a regular movie look, like shadows and mood lighting, but it's a light, fun, easygoing film. It could have done with a fittingly bright and colourful aesthetic. I'm not saying go mental like it should be the Wachowski's hyper-saturated Speed Racer, but just whack it up a little, like the optimistic, positive colours of Back to the Future 2, eh? Like, it's a video game movie.
You mean you have to use your hands? That's like a baby's toy.
It all builds up to a big finish at Green Hills with crazy Robotnik versus Sonic, the hometown getting behind Marsden, who gets behind Sonic, and they end the story at a natural point but leave it open for a sequel.
A lesser man would die here. I'll be home by Christmas.
So here's my quickfire thoughts and feelings before we wrap up.
Oh, come on! How can something so adorable be so terrible?
How can something so adorable be so terrible? Jeez, shouldn't put those lines in there, so easily taken out of context, mate. My favourite Sonic line, where am I? What year is it? Is The Rock president? Huge pop. Your flying eggs are impressive, Mr. Eggman, which is a fun nod to Robotnik's name in Japan. Back in 1990, Sega of America went behind their backs and renamed him Robotnik. Yeah, just Jim Carrey, he's perfect for the role. I hope most of the $90 million budget didn't go on getting him though. How do you pay for it? They plug Olive Garden multiple times, maybe that's how, and slip Virgil a tenner under the door. I feel bad for James Marsden spending the movie acting with no one. It's just a green screen puppet, or no one at all. He does a very good job with it. It is hilarious that they can't animate him touching, so I'll drop this bag of coins into your hand, you know. It reminds me of Ian McKellen when he was on set of The Hobbit and actually had a bit of a cry because he was like acting with no one, and it's such an isolating experience. Hopefully Marsden didn't feel that there. He actually did a good job. Like, I forgot that he's talking to an animated character because there's a lot of back and forth. So, you know, thumbs up.
You're not here to abduct me, are you?
You abducted me!
Okay, that's a fair point.
Just a bit of kayfabe. Robotnik tells Sonic not to run. It's bad for your knees, which is a hilarious statement. Like it's true if you're heavily overweight or have a history of osteoarthritis, but otherwise, no, it's extremely healthy. So saying running is bad for you, he's really saying, don't run away, I'll get you. Or there's no point to it. But it also brings up the shoot point that if Sonic ran at the speed of sound, what would that be like? Like in reality? Stay with me. He'd experience 34 G-forces on his body, assuming he accelerated in 1 second. If he did, blood flow would diminish to his eyes, meaning he'd stop seeing colour before just passing out. K-Babe! I love how we get the tease of badniks, which is a switch that is never turned on, like badniks. It's a hilarious word. No goodniks. It's the robots that Robotnik has and that they're evil. Well, they're actually good animals that are trapped and made evil. Anyway, see you in the sequel. Speaking of...
My grasp on sanity remains absolute.
Love the post-credits scenes showing a much more Eggman-like Robotnik going mental in the mushroom world. And we even get the reveal of Sonic's sidekick Tails! Miles per hour. Miles per hour, And there's some deleted scenes, there's nothing that important there, but they're all with Sonic's original look, and it's like, God, this film would never have made it, if they went forward with that. Sonic the Hedgehog 2020. This is perfectly serviceable, which is a huge boon. It's nothing must watch, but it's true to Sonic, and it all makes sense, immediately making it one of the top video game movies of all time. I don't recommend it, but if you have a son or daughter, anyone under 13 in your household, definitely worth a goosey. This is a very good, competent kids film. So man, massive thumbs up there. If you want to know how awesome Sonic music is, quick plug for Super OSW 64, my video game music radio show. If you want to know, in the first 18 broadcasts of the show, I played 15 Sonic tracks. They're all on the OSW audio feed, audio.oswreview.com, and myself and Chris from Reload Last Save are working on converting them to YouTube videos, which you can at youtube.oswreview.com. thank you so much to Zach Ware of tapoutcorner.com for the initial video editing on this one. Rockin' job, mate. Incredible work by Lewis, aka The Relinquished, for his Sonic the Hedgehog animation at the start of the video. Amazing, mate. I will see you again at OSW Royal Rumble 1995. And thanks to Blake Synthetic Orchestra, go check out his YouTube and SoundCloud. Holy shit, orchestrations of video game music, it's so beautiful, oh my god. So, maybe you don't want to play as Mario, wading in the sewer, scrounging for pennies. Give the blue hedgehog a spin. So this is Jay Hunter giving you a course clear on episode 1 of season 3, motherfucker! See you in the funny pages, and remember, a winner is you. Conquer, play us out.
Me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat?